Welcome to the 21st Annual Betty Lynn Buckley Awards.
We can't hear you!
Welcome to the 21st Annual Betty Lynn Buckley Awards.
Sing out, Louise!
Welcome to the 21st Annual Betty Lynn Buckley Awards!
That works!
Step by step, let's stand a little closer. Wait!
Stop!
There, maybe that's a bit too close.
Okay, the CDC said we should be fine.
Did you get your vaccine?
I got mine. We should both be in the clear, even though our anxiety's way up here.
We can host the Buckleys.
That's what counts. Oh my gosh, do you remember last year?
I'd rather not.
Started great, then we ended up on Zoom.
It was pretty fun till it got boring. Just wanted to be in the same room.
Romantic scenes were now long distance.
But our Wi-Fi caused resistance.
Improving to a screen was no existence.
Putting up a show required persistence.
The art of making art is adapting day by day.
Note by note, working on projection.
That stress, yet you made production soar.
You just found new ways of direction.
Working till your acting chops got sore.
Taking your shows with sheer perfection.
Looking for an audience connection.
Life hasn't been easy.
But you put up your shows and they got nominated.
So let's celebrate your talent. We are just so elated.
We said we'd see you here in person.
Well, we lied. Just one more year.
We miss your bright and shiny face.
We just can't wait to have you here.
You know the Buckleys are 21 now.
So be having so much fun.
We've got winners to announce.
And you'll be so proud you've won.
There's so many shows to see here.
With both musicals and plays.
We think we've made it through the darkness.
Now we're on to brighter days.
The art of making art.
Well, you've adapted.
Scene by scene.
Song by song.
Stitch by stitch.
Spot by spot.
Set by set. Stitch by stage.
By stage.
Score by
Score
score.
by score.
Script
Script by script.
Seat by
Seat by
seat.
seat.
School by
School by
school.
school.
Show by show. Now it's time for the Buckley Awards.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Arguelles, Director of Education,
And I'm Philip Smerick, House Manager.
and we're your hosts for this year's ceremony.
And it wouldn't be the Buckley Awards without a word from the Tony Award-winning Betty Lynn Buckley.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 21st Annual Buckley Awards. I know it's been a tough year for theater everywhere, especially in the schools, and I am in awe of what you've been able to accomplish. Thank you to all the amazing North Texas students and instructors who have worked hard to create in ways that we never thought were possible. This intermission has been longer than planned, but the second act is just around the corner. I can't wait for all of us to be together again to celebrate your talent and skills. Congratulations to all of the participants and nominees and to everyone who has made tonight possible. You are all important to the show in this collaborative magic that we call theater.
The musical A Chorus Line centers around 17 different Broadway dancers, all auditioning for spots on A Chorus Line. The winner of 9 Tony Awards and How I Learned to Count from 5 to 8. A Chorus Line provides a glimpse into the personalities of the performers as they describe the events that have shaped their lives and their decisions to become dancers. Here is a clip from Grapevine High School's production of A Chorus Line.
One smile and suddenly nobody else Our next two presenters will soon make their way to the Casa stage in A Solitary Man, the music of Neil Diamond. To present the award for excellence in scenic design, this performer has traveled and worked on a set we've all come to know and love as George Washington in the Broadway National Tour of Hamilton, and previously in the role of Adam in the first Broadway National Tour of The Color Purple Revival. He has also collaborated with Grammy and Emmy Award-winning artists in the studio and on the concert stage. Hailed by the Wall Street Journal as outstanding, we couldn't agree more. Please welcome Darnell Abraham.
Hello everyone, and congratulations to all the scenic designers out there. During a long year of spending time at home, this year's nominees helped transport us from our couches into different worlds. Scenic designers create the actor's playground that is not only exciting for the audience, but also safe and functional for everyone on stage. The careful build of our Hamilton set allows us to take risk no matter what city or state we are in. The nominees for excellence in scenic design always rise up to the challenge, and we celebrate them tonight. The nominees are Ellen Nagengast and Cameron Wadsworth, Godspell, Byron Nelson High School. Avery Coker, Hamlet, Martin High School. Alicia Johnson, Newsies, Nolan Catholic High School. Rowan Cleathermus and Charlotte Stevenson, Bright Star Trinity Valley School. Nathan Beard and Josh Decker, Matilda, VR Eaton High School. And the Betty Buckley Award and Scholarship goes to Rowan Cleathermus and Charlotte Stevenson, Bright Star Trinity Valley High School. Congratulations, and see you soon.
Hi everyone,
I'm Charlotte.
and I'm Rowan.
And we would first like to thank Casa Mañana and the Betty Buckley Awards for recognizing our set design alongside the other amazing nominees.
Charlotte and I are so grateful for the many opportunities Trinity Valley School has given us throughout the years. Mr. Williams specifically took a leap of faith by trusting us with this role.
We'd also like to thank Mr. Sessa, our favorite director, and the amazing cast and crew for helping bring Bright Star and our vision to life.
We learned so many things along the way, and we're so excited to see what TVS Trojan Theater accomplishes in the future. Thank you!
Presenting our Excellence in Lighting Design Award is a singer you may recognize as an American Idol winner. Joining Darnell on the Casa stage for our Neil Diamond tribute, this performer has released numerous hit singles since his American Idol win and began a new journey into musical theater, starring as Lorenzo in the national tour of A Bronx Tale, the musical. Tonight, we welcome Nick Fradiani.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Nick Fradiani and I'm so excited to be at the Buckley Awards tonight, and I'm really looking forward to being at Casa very soon in person. So, lighting designers make a huge difference on stage, and sometimes it goes unnoticed, but spotlights and change of colors make our performances all the more exciting, and for that I'm very thankful. So, the nominees that lit up your stages this year are Isaac Hoffman, Godspell, Byron Nelson High School. Taylor Post, A Chorus Line, Grapeville High School. Alex Marshall, Bright Star, Geyer High School. Derek Chung, Hamlet, Martin High School. Daniela Cantu, Into the Woods, Northwest High School. And Madison Andrews, Matilda, Eaton High School. And the Betty Lynn Buckley Award and Scholarship goes to Godspell, Byron Nelson High School. Congrats, Isaac.
Hey, I'm Isaac, and I'd just like to start out by saying I am super excited to be receiving this award. When we first started working on Godspell, I was super unsure about where it was going. It was a very unfamiliar play. But once we finally got into a groove, it became what I believe to be my best work at Byron Nelson, and I am so proud of the finished product. I'd like to thank Justin, who was a huge help in the lighting programming process, and of course, Mr. Hammer and Miss Bramlett for the unending support that they gave me. Again, I'm super excited to be receiving this award. Thank you guys all so very much, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person.
Meantime, you might like to...
Hey, what do you want to watch?
Let's watch some of the plays.
Oh, good idea. Next, let's take a look at 3 of the plays nominated for Best Play. First, let's take a look into the life of George Bailey. Now, with an ensemble that brings a dozen characters to life, they help George realize that he really does have a...
Spoiler.
Wonderful life. In It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play presented by Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy.
Then we'll step into the humorous world of Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau as he fights for the future of all mankind in the most bizarre caper of his successful yet utterly clumsy career in The Pink Panther Strikes Again, presented by Lake Country Christian School.
And then, to wrap up the set, the ghost of the King of Denmark tells his son Hamlet that he must avenge his murder by killing the new king, Hamlet's uncle. Hamlet, written by Shakespeare, is presented by Martin High School. Right?
Because I knew.
Huh?
No, that's Bridgerton.
Oh, yeah.
Grey's Anatomy, that show's still on?
Yeah.
I am attempting
Great British Baking Show.
Absolutely not. I want something good.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Part of the tree with your name on it, but I didn't get all of it. Dear George, remember no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for the wings. Love, Clarence. Who's Clarence?
A dear friend of mine.
Where's Daddy? The bells in the Christmas tree are ringing.
They sure are, Zuzu.
Teacher says every time the bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
The teacher's a smart woman, Zuzu. Attaboy, Clarence!
Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau of the Sûreté. And I assume you are all wondering why you are gathered.
As you were saying, you suppose...
I know what I was saying. I suppose you're wondering why you are gathered here today. What is your name?
I'm Shaw, the gardener.
And what is it you do?
I'm the gardener.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
I did.
Don't be fooling with me. I need not remind you that this is a serious matter, and everyone in this realm is under suspicion.
Room?
What was that?
You said room.
Yes, I know that. And there is a good chance that someone in this realm knows more about the murder, so he or she is telling.
Murder?
What was that you said?
I said murder.
Yes, you said murder. What murder?
I don't know, but you said murder.
I said murder, you said murder.
Yes, I said murder
You said
because
someone.
you said murder.
I said murder.
You said someone in this room knows more about the murder than he or she is telling.
Listen, what was your name again?
Shaw.
The cook?
Gardener.
Now we are getting somewhere.
What's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and cue for passion that I have? He would drown the stage with tears. Bloody body villain. Remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain! What an ass am I? This is most grave. That I, the son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must like a whore unpack my heart with words. Fie upon foe. About my brains. I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malfactions. For murder, though it have no tongue, will speak with most miraculous organ. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine own queen. I'll observe his looks. I'll tempt him to the quick. If he do, blench. I know my course.
Without an orchestra, we wouldn't have music. And without music, we wouldn't have musicals. To qualify for the Best Student Orchestra Award, the orchestra must be composed primarily of students. We are thrilled to present this award in memory of Herb Silverberg and Stan Coker to V.R. Eaton High School for their production of Matilda. Congratulations! Now, how do I get out of this pit? Philip! Hi,
I'm McKenna Swearingen.
And I'm Keegan Elder.
And we're from Eaton High School, and we performed in the pit for the musical Matilda. We would first like to thank the Betty Buckley Awards and Casa Mañana for providing this experience for us. Keegan and I have both been in the pit for the past couple years, and we're just so thankful for this opportunity.
I'd first like to thank my family, my mom, my grandma, my sister for their continual support in everything I do, and also Mr. Elder, who I know is Dad, for his continual support through everything I do.
I'd also like to thank my parents who always support me on my musical career, as well as my brother who's actually on stage while I played in the pit this year. We'd also like to take a minute to congratulate and thank the rest of the cast and crew, everybody on stage, to all the behind the scenes stuff, which made everything come together so smoothly for this production.
I'd lastly like to thank the directors, Mr. Kugis for getting the actors together, Mr. Roberts for helping out with singing in the choir, and Mr. Elder who got the pit together, and all the other directors who are behind the scenes to make Matilda what it was this year.
Thank you so much.
Let's take a look at another of one of our best musical nominees. Bright Star tells the story of one woman at two different points in her life. First, as a carefree young girl growing up in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, and second, as a successful magazine editor in Asheville 22 years later. Bright Star reminds us that no matter what life deals us, the sun will always shine again. From Geyer High School, here is Bright Star. Oh, look, the Big Dipper.
I'm on my way, bright star, keep shining for me, shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me, and one day I'll shine for you. Bright star, keep shining for me, shine on and see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me, and one day I'll shine for you.
Thank you, Geyer High School. Making sure the Buckley Awards will always keep shining for us is the Ann L. and Carol Green Rhodes Charitable Trust Bank of America trustee. Tonight's program is made possible through a generous contribution, and here to speak to us on behalf of that trust is Michael Pavel.
Good evening. On behalf of the Ann L. and Carol Green Rhodes Charitable Trust, I too would like to thank you for being a part of this celebration of young artists, and to thank you for your support of this important program. Now, I've sat in your very seat on a number of occasions. First of all, as a patron of the arts. Secondly, as the spouse of a former Casa board member. And most importantly, as the parent of a young performer. So I realize how impactful and how meaningful this evening is to all of you. Casa Mañana has been dedicated to theater and fine arts education since 1961. Since their creation in 2000, the Buckley Awards have become the largest outreach program, reaching more than 1,000 students and educators across North Texas each year. Casa is proud to have the ability to serve the diverse theater community in such a way that celebrates the next generation of performers, artists, and patrons. This program was also one of the first of its kind to honor excellence in high school musical theater. And now it holds the distinction of the first program nationally to recognize excellence in full-length plays. This event is the culmination of a year of planning by many individuals, and we appreciate them for bringing this program together, especially this year of all, with all the creative adjustments that have been made in response to the pandemic. Thank you all so much for being here this evening, and enjoy the rest of tonight's program.
Our next presenters are a little shorter than normal.
And that means a lot coming from you. But really, this group could be our next set of Buckley winners.
Here to present the award for excellence in sound design are some of our very own Casa Mañana Studio students.
Our instructors always tell us how important it is to project so that everyone can hear us.
And sound designers like these nominees help us do just that when you have a voice like mine.
Or like mine, and their choices of music bring us into a different world.
Whether Shakespearean or deep into the woods. The nominees that made you sound great this year are
Vinny Feline, Dylan Hafley, and Jenna Hafley, a chorus line, Grapevine High School.
Chris Lopez, Bright Star, Geyer High School.
Brooklyn Langford, Hamlet, Martin High School.
Samantha Black, Into the Woods, Northwest High School. Sophie Apple, Bright Star, Trinity Valley School.
Hallie Fraze and Susie Denning, Matilda, B.R. Eaton High School.
And the Betty Lynn Buckley Award for Excellence in Sound Design goes to
Brooklyn Langford, Hamlet Martin High School.
Congratulations!
Hi guys, I'd like to thank the Betty Buckleys for this honor. I'd also like to thank the directors for being there for me throughout this whole show, and I'd like to thank my parents for all the gas money they gave me. Thank you!
Now we'll take a look at scenes from the last two plays nominated this evening for Best Play. A classic love story is retold in an enchanting theatrical setting to create a stunning verse play filled with delightful characters. The Mask of Beauty and the Beast is presented by the Oak Ridge School.
And Elizabeth Bennet comes to learn about the repercussions of hasty judgment and comes to appreciate the difference between superficial and actual goodness in Pride and Prejudice, presented by Prestonwood Christian Academy.
Here are our final nominees.
Mr. Collins, I am sensible of the honor of your proposal, but I cannot do otherwise than to refuse it.
You cannot be serious. Ladies always reject a gentleman's first advances. One must move on and over and over to achieve crushing surrender. I will play this game. Oh, I must admit, cousin, that your humility captivating, charming, arousing. Mrs. Bennet, allow me to congratulate you on the murder, unification, trampling of our household. You might also refuse to be according to the usual practice of elegant females.
Refuse? Lizzie, refuse?
Your uniform is strong.
The answer is no. No? No.
Never.
Look up the term character actor or triple threat, and you will more than likely find a picture of our next presenter. His diversity has taken him from playing roles such as a detective in Oswald, The Actual Interrogation, to Will Parker in the classic musical Oklahoma, to High Camp as a stepsister in Cinderella. There is no part too big or too small where he can't win over the audience. His performances are a masterclass in technique, timing, and talent. Here to present the award for Best Female Lead Actor in a Play, please welcome
I'd give that about 35, 40 minutes.
Please welcome Mr. Bob Reed.
As anyone can tell you, landing a leading role, as I have done so many times myself, is a fantastic feeling, followed by the anticipation of the rehearsal process, character development, and the challenge of taking the written word and transforming it into a believable and breathable human being. These nominees not only stood up to this challenge, but also embraced the uncharted waters of the creative process, which has earned them recognition for their performances. The nominees for Best Female Lead Actor in a Play are Audrey Ellis, Mary Hatch Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play, Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy. Kaylee Chester, Ophelia, Hamlet, Martin High School. Mallory Menard, Gertrude, Hamlet, Martin High School. Avery Doyle, Elizabeth Lizzie Bennett, Pride and Prejudice, Prestonwood Christian Academy. Gracie Smith, Mrs. Bennett, Pride and Prejudice, Prestonwood Christian Academy. And Mia Dorset, Jane, Pride and Prejudice, Prestonwood Christian Academy. And the Betty Lynn Buckley Award for Best Female Lead Actor in a Play goes to Avery Doyle, Elizabeth Bennett, Pride and Prejudice, Prestonwood Christian Academy. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Hi, so if you're seeing this, that means that I won, so yay. I'm so honored to have received this award and so grateful to have even been nominated. I have a lot of thank yous, so I'll try to make them quick. To Mr. Monholland, my fabulous director, I don't know how we pulled this off, but we did, and it's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us find joy in every mishap and helping us learn with every victory. To my parents and siblings, I love you all so much, and I'm really sorry if I yelled at you during show week. It was very stressful. To Davis Works, my wonderful Mr. Darcy, thank you for building these characters with me. It was so fun. Also, I'm sorry for stepping on your toes every show. Elizabeth Bennett taught me that even the cleverest person in the room can be wrong. Never judge people you do not know. And never, ever proclaim to hate someone because you just might fall in love with them, and explaining that to your family would be very awkward. And no matter how dark the situation may be, there's always a witty joke to be made, so do not take life too seriously. Again, thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Our next presenter was born in West Philadelphia, and his strong drive for perfection led him all the way to the Juilliard School in New York City. With that experience under his belt and the strong support of his family, he has steadily worked in the theater and television. Audiences will remember him in such shows such as The X-Files, Supernatural, Travelers, and most currently, All Rise. When not in front of the camera, he and his wife also venture into arts education, producing children's films, television scripts, and animated series. Proving you can have it all, please welcome J. Alex Brinson.
The magic of theater is the range of themes that it can offer to an audience. Whether the tragedy of Hamlet, the romance of Pride and Prejudice, or the hopefulness of It's a Wonderful Life, theater allows us to explore all of the human emotions. And these leading actors that we will present to you today, they dominated the stage this season with their complex, multi-layered performances of some of the most famous characters written for the stage. The nominees for Best Male Lead Actor in a Play are Evan Owens, Henry F. Porter, Tom Arnold, Georgia Bailey, Brandon Parker, Hamlet, Evan Clark, Claudius, Trip Gayer, Beast, Davis Works, Mr. Darcy, and the Betty Lynn Buckley Award in Scholarship goes to Brandon Parker, Hamlet. Hey! Congratulations, Mr. Parker.
Wow, I'd like to thank Casa Mañana and the Betty Lynn Buckley Awards for this honor. I'd like to thank my parents, especially for supporting me all throughout this year. I'd like to thank friends and family that came and supported this show. I'd like to thank my wonderful directors for giving me this opportunity in this role and just giving me the wisdom that they did over this show. Lastly, I'd like to thank the cast and crew of Hamlet. Without you, I would not be here.
Our next musical nominee turns a lot of letters into the longest word ever heard. We can all say it forwards, but who can say it backwards? Based on the classic Walt Disney film, Mary Poppins comes to town to whip some youngins into shape, and snap! The job's a game!
Here to present Mary Poppins is Liberty Christian School.
next presenter proves the adage, if you can't get to Broadway, let Broadway come to you. And that's what he does every time he hits the stage. With over 90 productions and 200 costumes, his talent takes him all over the country, and he is a consistent audience favorite in whatever show he is cast. From Wind in the Willows to A Christmas Carol, his versatility has made him a true professional in the theater. Presenting the award in Excellence in Costume Design, please welcome TCU graduate and recipient of the Elston Brooks Lifetime Achievement Award by the Live Theater League of Tarrant County, Mr. David Coffey. Does this make me look fat?
You never looked lovelier. I wore it better. You know, it takes a village, might be the best term when it comes to costuming an entire musical. But a better term would be dressing a village. Literally, whether it's leading characters, supporting characters, or ensemble, everyone must have a design, fitted, hemmed, and sometimes re-hemmed costume that not only reflects who they are, but also where they have been. You might say costumes are truly another character on the stage. And yes, it does take a village to bring an entire cast to life, show after show. The nominees for Best Costume Design are Jasmine Manduhano for Godspell at Byron Nelson High School, Phoebe Pollock for A Chorus Line at Grapevine High School, Lauren Alexander, Hannah Kelly, and Shaylin Weiss for Hamlet at Martin High School, Molly Brecklau and Maureen Miller for Newsies at Nolan Catholic High School, Warner Simpson for Into the Woods at Northwest High School, and Karthika Nambiar for Bright Star at Trinity Valley School. And the Buckley Award and the scholarship goes to Warner Simpson for Into the Woods, Northwest High School. Congratulations to you, Warner, and all of our nominees.
I'm Warner. I really enjoyed doing costumes this year. They were a lot of fun. Thank you for nominating me.
Our next presenter has rubbed shoulders with Tina Fey and Whoopi Goldberg. She may or may not wear pink on Wednesdays. Casey Nicolau's go-to associate director, her Broadway credits include In the Heights, Elf, Mean Girls, and The Prom. We're not sure how, but she found time to direct shows like Hairspray and Buddy Holly for us right here under the dome. I am honored to introduce the talented, witty, incomparable Casey Hushin.
Thank you, Hannah. And congratulations to all of the nominees for the Excellence in Choreography Award. It was a challenging year for theater, to say the least, and the idea of trying to create cohesive choreography while maintaining social distance is a scary one. And I know that to be true from firsthand experience as well. And I also know that all of you rose to the occasion with your brilliant creativity, resourcefulness, and resilience. So thank you for taking it all in stride. And the nominees for Excellence in Choreography are Josh Abbott and Ella Richardson, Godspell, Byron Nelson High School. Peyton Borges, Elizabeth Matlock, and Crystal Manaloon, A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School. Rebecca Dunning, Thoroughly Modern Millie, Harvest Christian Academy. Andrea Mendez, Annabelle Huff, and Juliana Smith, Newsies, Nolan Catholic High School. Carolyn Sloter, Bright Star, Trinity Valley School. Riley Shelley, Matilda, VR Eaton High School. And the Betty Lynn Buckley Award and scholarship goes to Peyton Borges, Elizabeth Matlock, and Crystal Manaloon, A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Mercer. Hi, I'm Crystal.
I'm Peyton.
I'm Lizzie. I'm Kathleen.
And we're the choreographers for Grapevine High School's A Chorus Line. We would like to accept the award of Best Choreography on behalf of the Grapevine High School Theater Department.
We are so honored to be nominated alongside so many talented choreographers.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Betty Buckley, the Casa Mañana Educational Director and Assistant Directors, and the judges that gave all of their time and expertise.
And of course, we'd like to thank our directors Carla Reasoner, Emily Nalipa, and Tammy Adams, and of course the fantastic cast and crew of A Chorus Line. Thank you!
Happiness is great musical theater. Our next nominated show explores life through the eyes of Charlie Brown and his friends in the Peanuts gang. What? Yes, ma'am. Presenting Your Good Man, Charlie Brown is the Oak Ridge School.
Back to present our next award are more of our Casa Mañana Studios students. These young artists take musical theater classes throughout the year and attend summer camps to train in acting, singing, and dancing. Take it away!
It is so cool to watch these older performers, like these nominees, take the stage.
Their spectacular performances prove that hard work and training can really pay off. Thank you to all the high schoolers out there for being role models for us.
We can't wait to fill your shoes.
While surrounded by groups ranging from Little Women to Revolting Children, these actors gave us a performance to admire. The nominees for Best Male Actor in a Supporting Role are
Jake Stites, Lori, Little Women, All Saints Episcopal School.
Patrick Shrikis, Mike, A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School.
Peyton Borges, Paul, A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School. Andrew V. John, Mayor Josiah Dobbs, Bright Star, Geyer High School.
Landon Hodges, Schroeder, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the Oak Ridge School.
Carter Vance, Mr. Wormham, Matilda, V.R. Eden High School.
And the Buckley Award and Scholarship goes to
Carter Vance, Mr. Wormwood, Matilda, V.R. Eaton High School.
Hi, sorry, this is all happening so fast. I am honored to have received the award of Best Male Supporting Actor in a Musical. And I would like to thank Casa Mañana and the Betty Buckley Awards for allowing young actors like me to express ourselves and be acknowledged for our achievements in theater. I would also like to thank my directors, Mr. Kugis and Mrs. McDonald, who have helped push me all 4 years and form me into the actor I am today, along with my vocal coach, Brianna Mercer, who has just helped shape me into being the best vocal performer that I could possibly be. I would also like to thank my parents, who for all their love and support throughout all 4 years of high school. And I would also like to thank my cast and crew, who, with their amazing talents and skills, came together to form this spectacular show. I'm elated to have received this award. Thank you all so much. It's been amazing.
If you've often asked the question, can I have a career in the theater? Then look no further than our next presenter. As a matter of fact, she started right where most of you all are today. After participating in Casa Mañana's apprentice program, she became a member of the Casa Playhouse Repertory Company as performer and instructor, and then worked her way up to Director of Education with the Casa Mañana Playhouse School. She can play any role, direct any show, teach, and will forever be Mrs. Claus in our hearts. Please welcome Miss Debbie Brown. Okay, Debbie, thank you for holding that for me. Do I have to take this now?
You do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no one else.
Okay, well, whatever. All right.
Thank you, Philip.
In the 2008 movie version of John Patrick Shanley's Pulitzer Prize-winning play Doubt, Viola Davis had a single 5-minute scene with Meryl Streep. During that time, she created a fully formed character that not only won the audience's sympathy, but earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Our nominees tonight have also shown that same talent for making the most of their time on stage, and we congratulate them on their nominations. The nominees for Best Female Supporting Actress in a Musical are Samantha Gauthier, Arvide Alice Abernathy in Guys and Dolls at Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy, Riley Patton as Margot Crawford in Bright Star at Geyer High School, Allie Spittler as Mrs. Banks in Mary Poppins at Liberty Christian School, Lauren Scott as Sally in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown at the Oak Ridge School, Avery Doyle as Marmee in Little Women at Prestonwood Christian Academy, and Janessa Whitlock as Miss Honey in Matilda at V.R. Eaton High School. And the Betty Lynn Buckley Award and scholarship goes to Riley Patton as Margot Crawford in Bright Star at Geyer High School. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Riley Patton, and I just wanted to say that I am overwhelmed with gratitude to be accepting this award today. I was blown away to be nominated in this category, let alone being the award acceptor. So I just want to say thank you so much, and a big thank you to the Crotwells, because we did Bright Star in the thick of COVID when a musical should not have been able to happen. But they didn't take no for an answer, and we put on a beautiful show with the message that everyone needed at the time. So I was so floored to be part of the cast then. I'm humbled to accept this award now. Thank you so much.
Based on Louisa May Alcott's classic semi-autobiographical novel, our next Best Musical nominee focuses on the 4 March sisters during the Civil War. Jo, Meg, Beth, and Amy tell their stories through music in Little Women, presented by Prestonwood Christian Academy.
It's astonishing.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Swear to us your greatest oath of loyalty. An oath as dazzling as your charms.
I swear I'll follow you like royalty.
Swear for all eternity, our bond shall never be undone. Nothing shall sever this fraternity. We'll always live and die as one. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. This day on its arm, one and one for hope for life. Together we will fight. Your back be mine. We'll be live for all forever from now on. All right, give us a spot. Okay.
Being nominated for Female Best Actor or Male Best Actor in a musical is quite an honor, and we salute your talent and skill. This performer himself was nominated for his leading role in the Broadway musical Chaplin. At home in a cabaret setting or the Broadway stage, we all eagerly await his male or female leading role in the upcoming musical Mrs. Doubtfire. Please welcome to the stage Rob McClure.
Hi everybody. Being the lead in a musical is super easy. All you have to do is sing, dance, act, rehearse, change things, rehearse, change things, rehearse, change things, rinse and repeat, all while being a generous listener on stage and remembering that you are no more important than the least featured member of your ensemble or the people up in the spot booth. Not everybody can do it, but the following nominees pulled it off with astonishing show-stopping talent and their brilliant stage charisma. The nominees for Best Female Lead Actor in a Musical are Brinley Conlon as Sarah Brown in Guys and Dolls at Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy, Macy LaCroix as Miss Adelaide in Guys and Dolls at Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy, Caroline Kraska as Alice Murphy in Bright Star at Geyer High School, Avery Spittler as Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins at Liberty Christian School, Christina Miller as Lucy in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown at the Oak Ridge School, and Gwen Modi as Matilda in Matilda at VR Eaton High School. And the Buckley goes to Avery Spittler as Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins at Liberty Christian School. Congratulations.
Hello, thank you so much. I'm so honored to be receiving this award tonight. So I just want to thank my directors, Jennifer Freeman, Emily Emmett, and Kaylee McFarland. I could not have done it without them. I also want to thank my amazing cast and crew for making the show come to life. I also want to thank my parents and my siblings for supporting me through everything, no matter what. And lastly, I want to thank my God for being my rock and the person that I chase after every day.
The next presenter here with us tonight has been in a variety of off-Broadway and Broadway shows, playing roles such as Chip Tolentino in the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Angel in Rent, and Loon Ta in The King and I. In addition to his Broadway career, this performer also enjoys a successful recording career in the Philippines. Please welcome Jose Lana.
P.T. Barnum once said that no one ever made a difference being like everyone else. That statement is particularly true for musical theater. Actors must strive to catch and maintain the attention of the audience over and over again. How do they do it? By being different and standing out every chance they get. And these nominated actors not only carried the weight of leading roles in their productions, but stood out like a shining star, catching your attention over and over again. The nominees for Best Male Lead Actor in a Musical are Matthew Gutowski, Zach, A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School. Parker Jackson, Jimmy Ray Dobbs, Bright Star, Geyer High School. Sam DeWall, Bert, Mary Poppins, Liberty Christian School. Will Emmert, Charlie Brown, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the Oak Ridge School. Wish Lorimer, Jimmy Ray Dobbs, Bright Star, Trinity Valley School. Delman Wolfgram, Agatha Trunchbull, Matilda, VR Eaton High School. And the recipient of the Buckley Award for Best Male Lead Actor in a Musical is Delmon Wolfgram, Agatha Trunchbull, Matilda, VR Eaton High School. Congratulations.
I am so beyond grateful to have received the award for Best Male Lead Actor in a Musical. We have worked so very hard on this show, and it is inevitably paying off in the best way, thanks to all the nominations that the show has received. First of all, I would like to thank my cast and crew. We worked so hard throughout this process, and we shared so many laughter and tears throughout the creation process up until closing night. And I would also like to thank my directors for creating this safe space for us to express ourselves and to basically just give out our art to the world and share what we want to create. And I would also like to thank Betty Buckley and Casa Mañana for the opportunity to have received this nomination and receive this award, and also for the many nominations that they've given this production. I would also like to, last but not least, thank my family and friends for the inevitable support that they've given me throughout my high school theater career. Thank you so much.
Well, it's time for the final presentation of our Best Musical nominees. This show dives deep into the mind of a bright little girl who immerses herself in books. Hey, hold that thought.
Matilda dreams of a better life, daring to take a stand against unjust forces and to grasp her destiny in her own tiny hands.
Hey, weren't we supposed to do that show last year?
Philip, that prop cake is 14 months old. Here is Matilda, presented by VR Eaton High School.
We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, we sing revolting cries. We'll be revolting children till our revolting stop, and we'll have a church for revolting men. Revolting will become a screaming horde. I got your hockey stick, and you did have a song. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out by the chalk is scored. Children pictures on the board. And students so push us too far. There's no going back now. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting time! U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It's too early for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting words. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And it's too early for you. We are
Our next presenter is right here on the Casa stage playing Gigi in Miss Saigon before stepping onto the Broadway stage to bring that same role back to life. She then went on to perform as the Schuyler sisters, Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, and Maria Reynolds in the first national tour of Hamilton's. We are so happy to have her back with us tonight in some form. Presenting the award for Best Play, please welcome Dorcas LeYoung.
Hi everyone! I'm so happy to be celebrating another great year of theater here through your screen. I just want to say congratulations on a job well done for everybody. You've all fought through Zoom rehearsals, spitting in your mask to try to project upon a myriad of other things this past year, and you have accomplished big feats. And I just want to celebrate all of our theater makers and our storytellers and just congratulate you on a wonderful season. And without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Play. It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play, presented by Colleyville Covenant Christian Academy. The Pink Panther Strikes Again, presented by Lake Country Christian School. Hamlet, presented by Martin High School. The Mask of Beauty and the Beast, presented by the Oak Ridge School. And finally, Pride and Prejudice, presented by Prestonwood Christian Academy. And this year's Buckley Award for Best Play goes to Hamlet, presented by Martin High School. Congratulations to everybody.
On the behalf of Martin Theater, I would like to thank the Betty Buckleys for this award. I would also like to thank the cast and crew for their hard work and dedication to this show. And finally, I would like to thank the directors for never giving up on us and giving us the best show we possibly could have. Thank you.
It has been so refreshing to watch you all create this year.
You have explored uncharted territory, and for that, we have so much respect for you.
To present our final award of the evening, please welcome back to the show, Miss Betty Lynn Buckley.
Wow, what a night for theater. Before it comes to an end, I just want to say many congratulations to you all for your hard work, dedication, and passion. Please remember to thank your instructors for leading you through all of this unprecedented time. Hang in there, everyone. I can't wait to see what next year has in store. And finally, the nominees for Best Musical are A Chorus Line, Grapevine High School; Bright Star, Geyer High School; Mary Poppins, Liberty Christian School; You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the Oak Ridge School; Little Women, Prestonwood Christian Academy; Matilda, V.R. Eaton High School. And the best musical goes to Matilda, V.R. Eaton High School. Congratulations to all our participants this year, and many thanks.
I first would like to thank Casa Mañana and the Betty Lynn Buckley Awards for giving us this opportunity to share our talents with you. Secondly, I would like to thank the cast and crew of Matilda and my family for supporting me in everything I do. I lastly would like to thank all the directors that made this show possible. Miss Henry and Mr. Roberts for giving us the opportunity to soar in our singing. Mr. Plott and Miss Prevette for giving us all the leadership skills for the choreography. And lastly, Mr. K and Miss McDonald for giving me and this program so many opportunities to learn and grow. Thank you.
And with that final award, it's time to say congratulations to our nominees and winners, and a good night to each and every one of you. We know this school year has been an interesting one, but tonight we've been able to honor some amazing performances.
When there were empty theaters, you created a virtual Broadway. When you couldn't meet in person, you used the internet to its fullest capacity, and you kept the theater alive when there were so many stages that were dark. You are the future of our industry.
So, from everybody at Casa Mañana Theater, thank you for hanging in there, and we look forward to sharing your talent with the world for years to come.
Good night.
Take care.
Where did we leave that scissor lift?